anything as amazing as Charles.
You built my body.
I built his body. My name's Brian. This is my infamous inventions pantry. It's actually...
Every day with rain, 二人で Every day with rain, 固めて I'm gonna wake up with a smile. I feel love it like a child. Believe あなただけ We are all real. That is for loving. 雨の中で踊る Gonna make a journey to find a happiness. So I know Kaori, come to me. Hear the wind blows 世界を Hear the wind blows 二人で Hear the wind blows 固める I'm gonna wake up with a smile. I feel love it like a child. Believe 二人だけ We are all real. That is for loving. 月の光浴びて Gonna make a journey to find a happiness. So I'm my Kaori, come to me.
The irresistible sound of Temptation's cat treats.
Hyundai Tucson versus Toyota RAV4. Look what Tucson has and what
Oh my god. Why does it sound like that? Oh shit. What a great way to start, right? Oh no. Ooh. Alright, alright, I'm going to pop this out. I'm going to try again. I hope this just works. Okay. Alright, it's good. Jesus. It's bizarre. Oh shit, what's up, man? So I need to open up chat on my phone, because I'm still rocking that, single monitor life. I wonder if I can just, no? Can I go to... Can I not open this on my phone? I guess I can. Okay. Go on my channel thing. Is that, Oh yeah, no, it totally is. I had to think about it. I was like, what is on my, channel? Let's see. Can I flip my phone like this? Oh, this is gonna be so scuffed. I have not done this in a long time. That's alright, I'll figure it out. Yeah, at least now that I have a new job, I should be able to afford a second monitor soon. Though, the next question is, like, space on my desk. Hopefully my, my fan doesn't get picked up on my microphone, but I guess let me know if it is. It's a little hot. It works. Yeah, it works. Alright. Let me see. I don't even remember how long, attempts of Operation 101 even take, but I'm excited to play it regardless. Let me see. Okay, I don't think it should actually take an hour and 20-ish minutes. I think there's a lot of idle time in that. I mean, I'll be honest, I still only have a 60 hertz monitor. I'm still at 1080 60. I'd rather update the frame rate of my main monitor rather than the resolution, but I wouldn't mind bumping up to 1440p. I just gotta look into what's affordable and whatnot. Yeah, I don't think it should actually take an hour and 20 minutes. 144 hertz, 1080. Yeah, it's probably a good option. Part of me wants to get 1440, if only because of I have a retro tank and I really want to get the most out of that, but it goes up to 1440p. So I'll at least do research into it. Let me look at something real quick. Okay. Yeah, I still gotta wait on getting my first paycheck though. That's the only unfortunate part.
Okay. Operation 005.
DSR.
Mount Oak.
Is that like a
Lost City of Low Rule.
Is that like a type of monitor then?
Operation
101.
DSR through NVIDIA. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I still need to dig into like different NVIDIA settings, especially now that my computer can better utilize it, you know what I mean? Setting in the control panel for NVIDIA. And what does a DSR do? Or does that just like increase the visual clarity? Because it sounds familiar, but it's never something I've dug into myself. Oh, okay, so it's like a visual thing? Okay. I'll have to look into that then. So it's been a while since I booted up 101. Actually, now that I'm curious, I don't think I missed an update. Yeah, okay. So, for whatever reason...
Operation 00A. Epilogue.
Oh, so it can display higher resolutions. Oh, wow. Okay. That's good. That would help. So normally, those two little, I guess, very, like, pea soup green panels are supposed to display, like, a preview of the mission you're at. I guess that's not working right now. Because, as I mentioned, this game loves to introduce bugs and not fix them for a while. So I really hope, at least with the DLC, that something gets fixed. I don't know. I mean, that's a really small thing, but it's still annoying. Oh wow, they don't even give me dodge or block? I'd imagine for mission 2 they give me more wonderful ones, but it's been, I think I've only actually done this like Operation 101 a single time. Me too. I'm gonna go in I won't say with an open mind, because it's not like Kamiya's ever made a bad game in his life, so like I'm sure it'll be good. I'm wondering if it has the possibility of topping 101 for me personally. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there's things that, like, Bayonetta does better than this game, like, for sure. But I'm just really curious as to how that... Oh. There we go. Yeah, no, he just never misses. It's really unfortunate too, because there's definitely some little things I would love to that I would love to just adjust about this game. It's just like little mechanical stuff that admittedly most people aren't even gonna care about. Oh, I can only big with... I mean, that's right. I actually have not. That would actually probably be a pretty fun stream. So, like, I got into Bayonetta pretty late, actually. I only... Okay, so let me think about this. I played it for the first time in maybe 2019, maybe 2020. And then even then, after I beat the game maybe once or twice, I picked it back up on PS4 and kind of like redid everything, and I only like just unlocked Sci-Fung maybe a month ago. Oh yeah, Beautiful Joe rules. God. Yeah, like, I mean, this is definitely the closest equivalent to Angel Slayer, but similar to the main game, it keeps up some of the... I don't want to say gimmicky stuff, but... Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm really mad it took me so long to play Bayonetta. Yeah, I can't tell me that. Oh, shit. Do I have drill on right now? Drill spring on. I swear there's another tank still. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Alright, it's gonna be, like, a little harder to combo them because I don't have as many wonderful ones, but... I need more members. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna let them... Oh no. Couldn't block. Yeah, having... You know what? Forgot about that. I'm just gonna do one of these. I couldn't even multi-knight. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, What Kamiya games... So I haven't played RE2 and Okami. And I think that might be it. Because I guess I've played all of his Platinum titles. I played Beautiful Joe. Yeah, that might be all of them. But I'm also missing a few Platinum games as well. Oh, I know what they want me to do here. Is this gonna... Oh, whoops. This was always a weird mission. Oh, did I just blow it? I think I blew it. Oh, you know what? Oh! Can I get all of them? Yeah, okay. I had to remember for a second how to recapture all the little dudes. Alright, I'm gonna shoot for a platinum in terms of rank, I guess. There's the question, is it gonna do any more? Alright, I'm just gonna throw a guy at me. Oh man. Yeah, some of these missions are more than likely copy and pasted from like regular like Alpine equivalents essentially, but oh jeez. Well, my brain like absolutely just did not work there. Oh, I didn't even realize I can only do a certain number of morphs. Is that gonna be it? Okay. Oh. Yeah, like I guess I'm more forgiving of the Wonderful 101's like more gimmicky sections than most, but like in something like Operation 101, I wouldn't mind if it was a bit more like, I don't want to say combat focused, because the later sections definitely are, but just something that was like pure combat, I suppose. Business meeting shape. Oh yeah, thanks bro. Oh no, I looked away. I looked away, we were at a really bad time. That's alright. Well, I hope your business shit goes well. I'd imagine it's the game-related stuff. Damn, I really got hit like 3 times, maybe. It's upsetting. Starting at 50. Oh my god. third. Oh, I still got those. Isn't the Alistair sword in this game? Not like... Yeah, not to my knowledge. I mean, so here's something funny, right? All of the wonderful ones have different modeled weapons, so it's possible one of them happens to be a reference to it, but it's not, like, as explicit as some of the other, action game references maybe are. Ugh, I thought maybe I could keep the combo up. Come on, give me another. Come on. Okay, so that's a really funny, like, specific pull in the game. It's like sped up, but if you fail that quick time event 10 times, it plays at normal speed. So you don't even have to, like, do any crazy stuff. You just, like, it is all in the game. But yeah, I did. It's funny that I knew exactly what you were talking about. I'm like, oh yeah, the one quick timer. Well, that probably went as well as it could. Yeah, one of these days I'll definitely grind out Angel Slayer. Oh, these fellas. Oh, wow. Really struggling with it. Oh. Yeah, it's really funny. So out of the Bayonetta characters that are in this game, the only one that's, like, actually good is Jean. Like, so, I guess I'll try to explain it. So basically there's, like, an elemental system in this game where, like, if you get your combo score past a certain, Wait. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. That went on longer than I expected it to. I don't even know where, That was game sick. Yeah, no, I don't even know, but this part's really hard, so I'm just gonna... Uh-oh. Oh, I did get it. Thank God they don't give you a time limit on this one. Oh, wow. Yeah, that does not work as well. I wonder if they can block the hammer. Probably not, actually. Okay. Oh. up my combo this high. Oh no. Can I get it to 0.5 or times 5? Ah, guess not. Did not set anything. Oh, I missed both of them. I really need to practice using the block on these guys. Oh, I didn't even think to do the parry. Let me try that actually. Oh, and I immediately ate shit. Oh no. Oh jeez. Now I'm really screwing the pooch. Yeah, just group them all together. There you go. Oh jeez, no, I didn't want to multi-unite. There you go, that works. I was doing so good there. I don't think I've gotten hit too many times in this portion yet. Only one more. Oh. I failed. I don't even know what you do in this one if you expend all your morphs. So I can't even block it. I will just drop a bunch of mines. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Oh, I had no idea where he was, and I wasn't listening, so it's not like I could hear it. Let me see if I can enable the drill. I actually normally don't do that. Morphs. Ground drills, though. Actually, normally don't like drills for me. But for something like this, let me go. Oh, okay. The mines can still hit. Yeah, there's like a normal way to do this, and I totally missed it. That's part of it. Oh, this one. So, there's like a notorious glitch against fighting these guys that I don't think I'll do. I mean, I always could just to show it off, but it's really bizarre. I don't exactly know why it works. Well, okay, it actually works against a lot of the enemies in the game. These just happen to be some of the most susceptible. Yeah, get rid of Grill. You know what? Why not? So, if you drop a bomb and you do the liner into them, it just does like so much damage for no reason. I don't know why, but I don't like it. Yeah, I'm shocked at how few, like, kind of game-breaking strategies there are in this game. I mean, there's, like, stuff that's easily repeatable, and maybe strategies that are easier than others, but it's, like, shockingly tight in a lot of ways. Can I hit him? Oh. Oh, I really thought I was just gonna go right through him. Oh. Oh, he's a hammer, I think. Oh, wow. Oh! Huh. That worked really well. Oh, shit. Something I wanted to set up for the stream, but I didn't get the time to, was like setting up my maybe controller, like input viewer. But I don't know how I would do that paired like on as a console game. Can I block that in time? Nope. Like, I don't know if I can run it through my computer for the input viewer while still using it like wirelessly on my console. Now the real answer is just to play the PC version nowadays, just because I have a good computer. But I oh wow. Yeah, I just don't have a complete save file on PC yet for this game. I will at some point though. Oh my god, I forgot Jean has a different dodge from everyone else. Like, there's so many, like, specific things in this game for no reason. Oh, I guess I didn't explain the elemental thing earlier either. So, normally, certain, with the sword and the fist, if you get your combo multiplier past 2.5, you get like an elemental effect on your weapons. But there's a few weapons that automatically, like the one I have right now is like a special one. It just has the flame effect always. The flame is like good, but it's not as, I'd say, important as like the electricity, which like adds more hit stop, which makes it like way easier to combo. Wait, hold on. There's a secret. Yeah, oh my god, they want you to use... I want you to use the special weapons. I heard the treasure sensor go off. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm just gonna... Oh, it's single use. Oh, wait. Shoulder flex. Yeah. Oh, no. Bayonetta. Yeah, Bayonetta is not very good. Like, oh, no. Is it default for Bayonetta? Do I not have green? Yeah, something that I think that would be super sick in this game is like a toggle to like turn off some of the extra members. Because they generally kind of get in the way. Like, in instances like this, I don't have the regular gun guy, essentially. So, technically they don't even really want me to use the gun here, but because I have Bayonetta, it kind of overrides that and I have it. The problem is that I basically never want to willingly use Bayonetta, unfortunately. Just because her version of the gun is, like, way more limited. Rodon and John are not like that. They're actually, like, remarkably better than the rest of them. And the game does have, like, systems in place to try to, like, not prioritize them. Yeah, so, like, basically, of that weapon, he does more damage than the other weapons of that type, but, he dies in a single hit, and he's slower than everyone else. It's pretty good. I'm noticing that Kamiya definitely, makes large jokes at his own expense in, like, every game he's made, I guess? Or at least a few of them. Like, I mean, he's a glass cannon. Yeah, I don't know why you would ever use it. Like, he's not, like, a viable glass cannon necessarily, but I suppose so, yeah. Also, I do like that all of his voice lines are voiced by him. Like, they didn't just, like, copy and paste the other weapon voice actors. I don't know how I got to do Kemi. Ah, I can't get them all. Oh no. Yeah, the Grave one is definitely my favorite. I mean, I like the commitment of putting himself into the game only to be, like, the worst character in the game. But I really like the title, or like the credits roll pissing on Grave thing. Oh my god, I only have 20 seconds left in this encounter. I'm just gonna, like... I'm just gonna die if I... Yeah, I am not winning this encounter. That's not happening. Oh, no. It's probably just gonna kill me instantly. Ah. Alright. Well, I'll just keep going. It's for the sake of time. That's unfortunate, though. It starts me back over at... Oh, geez. That's rough. That's cool. Oh, no. I need to open up chat again. Oh, God. Where'd it go? Damn. That hurts. Yeah, I don't know why. So like you mentioning Angel Slayer earlier, I really want to give that a spin. What do you think? I'm thinking about giving it a try. You know what? I'm doing it. I don't think it's disc. Okay, it's not. I almost dropped my controller. Now, fair warning, I am not good at Bayonetta. Not that I'm great at 101 either, but played less Bayonetta, I suppose. Where's this gonna drop me if I just hit continue? This might have been... I don't even know. Technically, I don't even have this 100%. I don't have Rodon. Learn keyboard? Oh, forget it. I could never. Like, I need a controller in my hand. Let me think. So I don't have the Bracelet of Time. And I don't have Rodon. That might actually be it. I might have everything else. Oh, I don't have full vitality in what's it called? Let me think about that. Devil May Cry 1. For whatever reason, I did, and I've ran through that game like 6 times, and every time I try to like kind of keep an eye out for like guides. I don't know which one I miss. Oh, I can still get it through cheap telephones. Well, shit. Hold on a second. You're talking about Rodon, right? Yeah, well, I guess the thing is, like, I want to do the fight. How do I unlock the fight? That's the real question. Oh, the bracelet you can do through cheap telephones. Okay. No. Oh, I probably have to beat Angel Slayer, don't I? Wait a second, hold on. Collects a cumulative total of 10 million halos. What? And I haven't done that yet, apparently. Right? I can unlock Radon through that, though. Okay. I mean, for what it's worth, like, it's not something I'll probably use very often.
You really want to make a deal with the devil?
But it'll be nice to have.
Relax. I'm just fucking with you.
So I would probably buy it through Radon's treasures, right? Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, it's the Sci-Fung thing, right? Oh shit. I was wondering. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be this is gonna be the platinum ticket. I don't see anything else it would be. I'm pretty sure I have everything else. Oh. What the hell is this? There's just constantly just, like, stuff in this game. It's got maybe the most stuff. Actually, I don't know what. Wonderful 101 has a lot of stuff. Okay. Middle of chapter 3 and put on. Oh, are you talking about the really good grinding method. Yeah, I think I know. I think I've done that strategy, but I just don't know how not hit. I almost fell out of my chair. I don't know how I haven't hit 10 million Halos yet. The thing that actually stinks is that I have no idea how far I am in that. As far as I can tell, there's like no. Let me see. This is so bizarre. I didn't even know this was an option. Stinky Winky. Oh, the angel bows. That's the thing I was using. What's the chapter I've likely played the most? I'm kind of curious. Or at least... Oh, shit. Hold on. Ah. It's totally maxed out. Yeah, I'm not going to scroll through this whole thing, but... honestly... You know what I want to do? I'm going to use the default, and then just turn on all the, Umbran Elegances, I think they're called. Just so that it actually, like, changes or whatever. Oh, I can change, Lost Check, the... Wait, hold on a second. John's design. That's bold. I like both of them a lot. That's... You're a braver man than I for saying that. The short hair is strong, though. I mean, there's a reason why people like the Bayonetta 2 Bayo design so much. Yeah, just ignore this play history, though. You just don't even worry about that. Wait. Oh, there's only one difficulty for Angel Slayer. Okay. I cleared that up for myself. What the hell? Oh, no. Yeah, that ambulance is... Ooh. It's normal at first, and then... Oh, I've heard that... Okay, I remember. Oh, now here's the funny thing. So, I actually... So, I can't even equip the Elegance, technically. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up some chapter. Actually, I don't even know if I can fiddle with items on Isla del Sol. Isla del Sol. Yeah, girls with short hair and glasses. Forgot about it. Now here's the real question. Fly me to the moon or Moon River? That's the real one. I really like the little floopy thing on her neck, so I don't disagree. What I should really do... Oh, I guess I've never seen this costume before. What I should really do is make a Jean file. But do I need to be playing more of this game right now? That's the question. That's true. However, in the maybe 3 times that Moon River plays in Bayonetta 2, it kind of owns. Like, really hard. Now, why it only plays a couple of times is, like, beyond me. It's really good, yeah. I think I've only done 2 playthroughs of Bayonetta 2. I'll have to go back and try. I mean, do I have to go back and play the hardest difficulty? I'd say no. Will I? Probably. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Oh, Sloth is like the worst. I don't know why it locked on there. Can I hit multiple?
I've got a fever, and the only cure is more dead angels. I've got a fever, and the only cure is more dead angels.
Yeah, Bayonetta 2 might be the first action game that wasn't designed. Oh my goodness. Like, alright, so I'm willing to meet in the middle and say that Bayonetta 2 is... Let me think about this. It's maybe like a better time than like the actual worst action games out there. Like, it's not the worst game ever made, right? However, the thing that like really gets, you know, grinds my gears about it is how they like took a working system and they like broke it, like in a general sense, but like in so many ways. Like, there are so many like boneheaded changes that like it was perfectly fine. Why'd you change it? Like, it's why the blood vial system in Bloodborne is like one of the worst healing systems I've ever seen. I mean, it's bad like even outside the context of Dark Souls, I think, but it makes me more mad when like they should have just copied blood vials. Like, I know it's more thematically appropriate, like whatever they did in Bloodborne, but it's just not an enjoyable system in the slightest. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I cannot remember more than 2 enemies in that game. I played it once, and then I have not played it since. So I'm not saying you're right, but I'm not saying you're not right either. And I'm just gonna, like, not cheat and say it has better enemies just because it has Bayonetta 1 enemies in it, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest, yeah. It's DMC2, right? it is exceedingly fun to just dick around in this game. If I want to replay all. See, okay, my plan was to have my first playthrough of the game be on my 21st birthday and just play it while inebriated. But my friend was insistent that it's not like so bad it's good, it's just bad. And eventually I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll bite. And then I had friends over for my 21st anyway, so it's not like I could have. However, I eventually did play the game sober. It was miserable. It was a truly bad time. And maybe what made it worse. Now, I'll preface this by saying I don't have any plans to talk about DMC2 in a formal format in the slightest. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to record footage of this game just in case I ever want to bring it up, right? Because it's not like I want to willingly download and play DMC2, right? This was on my old computer, so it took so long to render that 3.5-hour file. It was miserable. Like, never wanted to... I basically just couldn't use my computer for a while. And I was like, oh geez, I hope the rendering doesn't get screwed up. How do you drop? Okay, there you go. And initially, when I wanted to play the game, because I have the HD collection on a couple of platforms, initially, I just wanted to go on PC for whatever reason. No matter what, the game would crash on PC. I don't know why. The collection wouldn't, but DMC2 would. And I took that as a sign that I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to know. And then eventually I went and found out. Oh my god. I have not launched these guys in so long. I really wanted to pick that up off the ground, but I did not get the chance to. Oh, jeez.
I've got a fever, and the only cure is
I feel like I did. Feel like maybe I did, but was it like a Twitter thing? Because I unfortunately did somewhat recently get blocked by Camille on Twitter. I am not safe, unfortunately. It was Twitter? You're right. Yeah, everyone getting blocked by Camille these days. Little Lucy know I'm still shilling these games. Oh, geez. Yeah, so here's my Bayonetta 1 take for the day. I think Joy is a harder enemy type than Grace and Glory, or Gracious and Glorious. Alright, I will now delete them. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's very, very particular about his character designs. Yeah, I'd struggle against Joy. Oh, that was... No! Oh, I guess I never asked, but how's like the audio balancing and everything, or like just the stream quality in general? Because like I've had issues with that in the past, because I'm not very like smart when it comes to setting up stuff. But from what I tested, everything seemed pretty good, other than what happened like right at the start of the Wonderful 101 part. Don't see any problems? Alright, cool. Yeah, there's still some stuff I want to set up, like maybe alerts and whatnot, but the actual thing I want to test is, like, how to... Okay, so for one, if I can record and stream at the same time without performance drops on either end, which I think I can, but I also want to set it up so that... Okay, how do I explain this? So when I record, the audio file of the Elgato and the microphone are different voice channel or like audio channels, so that if I ever do take that footage for something, I can just remove the microphone. I used to know how to do that, but it was on like regular OBS and not Streamlabs, so I'll have to look into that. Because it'd be very nice to be able to stream and record at the same time if I'm like specifically getting footage for something. Because my plan is beat the small things I'm currently playing, get the RAM upgrade I need for my computer, and then just start getting back to recording the footage I need. Of which I have most of it. Except for 2 games worth, but it won't take long to get those. I really thought I was gonna get that stream in time, or stream, dodge in time. I can't talk. No. Okay. I cannot believe this is still verse 1, by the way. Dare I ask how many floors are in... Oh, okay, I'm guessing this is the final floor of verse 1. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch off Saifeng for Jean. Maybe Odette would have been better here. Or not, the shotguns. I was just about to say that was like one of the best single seconds of Bayonetta that I've played, and then I got hit by something really stupid. I'm noticing that's like really consistent on her. The yeah, like that. Except I missed the footstool. Or footstool, enemy step. Yeah, I didn't come up with that. I'm not gonna act like I'm super smart. But I remember seeing that a long time ago. The step up with Kilgore. Yeah. I think most people sleep on Kilgore. I see a lot of, like, maybe not, like, quote-unquote, I won't say competitive, like, hardcore, I guess, Bayonetta players. I don't see them, like, downplaying Kilgore as much, but I don't see it get the love that it maybe should. I think it's, like, one of the coolest weapons in the game, like, by a mile. Yeah, I was not ready for the jump up to hard. The enemies got faster. I forgot. Oh, Colchedra? See, I'm just really bad at using Colchedra. I will admit that. That's the weapon I've used the least, I'd say. The only time I, like, really willingly use it is, during, that one secret mission where you have to stay up in the air for a certain amount of time. I always just use, like, throw it in and whatnot. The launcher it has is great. Oh wow, I only hit one, what's it? Ooh, I wasn't sure if I could cancel that. No, I just wanted to use the Santo. Okay. Not looking good. Are there just 3 verses then in Angel Slayer? Or does it like go to 5? Oh, yep, this is probably where I die. Yep. There's 5? Jesus. I'm not really good at this. But I will get better. Eventually, maybe. Unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, I am not good at fighting the wheels, like, at all. Alright. So Angel Slayer is in it, yeah. I mean, Platinum games are already kind of like, I guess, notorious for being like endurance test action games in some ways, because like the pure Platinums and whatnot. But Angel Slayer is just like the peak of it, I guess. Let me see. I didn't even know that was a thing. Or I forgot, rather. That sounds really useful. Let me see. All right. So I'm going to... Hold on a second. Just gonna make this all nice. Oh, that's not it. Can I undo that? Yeah, some of the accessories in Bayonetta kind of seem crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of them are clearly memes. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, right off the bat, I think 2's design is overrated. That's a start. I don't know. Couldn't tell you exactly what it is. But it just never done it for me. I don't know. I think 4 is underrated. I like the cowboy boots. Cowboy boots are good. I might say, here's the thing. Okay. 1's design is heat. 2's is mid. 3's is so good. Yeah, 3, 4, and 5 are also good. It just doesn't. I don't know. I always thought the jacket looked a little weird too. Something Spawn would wear. No, Spawn would have drip. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. 4 and 1 are your favorites. Yeah, that's valid. All right, so I'm actually gonna switch this over to Alien Soldier, but I gotta plug in my Mister. Now, thankfully, it's super easy to set up, but I really do not have the setup to allow for this. How do I want to do this? Oh my god. Yeah, no, you're totally right. Like, I really like the, how do you want to call it? Like, not midriff, but like, no undershirt in jacket sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's good. Let's see. Yeah, picking a favorite, I don't know. Here's one more DMC ticket. Rebellious Nature, yeah. I like Nero gameplay wise more than Dante. That's what I'm saying. Give me two. I gotta grab my controller for the Mister, and then I will keep spitting my opinions. I won't say they're right or wrong, but they're opinions. Hold on. Okay. So 4 or 5. I gotta play more of 4, honestly, but I'd probably still feel the same. So I've always liked how Dante has multiple weapons. That's just super cool in any regard. But style switching is like, so I'm not like radicalized against it, but it's just like kind of clunky, I guess. Well, okay, here's the thing. Like, what I don't like is when you take like Dante in 4 and 5 when he has like 3 or 4 weapons, and you're like constantly having to like push the buttons to just get to a different weapon. And I've heard people say like, oh, well, just customize the loadout to where you don't have to do that. But that's kind of missing the point that his moveset is kind of split in a weird way. You know what I mean? Whereas for Nero, there's no extra fluff in terms of like the inputs you're giving him. It's just super straightforward. You're just, you know, playing it. Whereas moving, you're not a fan of the enemy design. Yeah, I haven't done enough of a deep dive into 4 and 5 to like really talk on that. But in my time with 4 and especially 5, because I played more 5, the enemies were not nearly as interesting, and that's something that Bayonetta ended up doing a lot better for me. I really like how aggressive and like hands-on the enemies are. It always kind of felt like in it always felt like in DMC 3, 4, and 5, a lot of the enemies were kind of like waiting to be comboed. Like, mainly 4 and 5, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, 5 is like a more complete game. Like, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I gotta learn and get into, like, inertia and whatnot. Alright. So, have you played through Alien Soldier? I know you were like setting it up or whatever. But I don't know if you've done a full run of the game yet.
Alien Soldier.
First level? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this game's kind of like a commitment in some respects anyway, just because of how, like, hard it is. Like, it has a really steep on-ramp, I'll say. Like, I struggled... It took me a while to even beat the first level of the game. At least, like, a handful of tries. Like, I did not first try it by any stretch. But, it got way easier after that. Yeah, my goal is to beat the game no damage one day. Well, shouldn't have said anything, huh? I'm not too concerned with dying this run, but there's still a few bosses like right towards the end that I like usually like struggle against, or tend to struggle against. Yeah, I'm using an 8-bit do M30. I've kind of had like mixed results with their controllers in the past. Actually, like I don't like their SNES controller like at all. It's the D-pad. Like I just can't get down with that D-pad. But their Mega Drive controller is like shockingly really good. So that's what I've been using for Alien Soldier. I actually bought the controller for Alien Soldier, funny enough. Because Lord knows I wasn't playing anything else on it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy a controller for Alien Soldier, because I didn't want to use PS4 controller anymore. Oh, Vanquish is short as well, okay. So the nice thing is that I'll probably have time for 2 runs of Alien Soldier. Assuming I don't die. Like, if I die, I'm just gonna reset. Unless I'm in the last, like, 5 stages. Yeah, especially on, well, it's like way harder to get back a lost run. Like, were you learning the game on easy or hard? Because I'll tell you what, it's way easier to get back a run on easy. Yeah, no, go for it, man. I've played like a decent amount of the game, so I at least like am able to answer certain questions. You know what I mean? Not that there's like a right or wrong way to play the game, but some strategies are definitely good. Do you platform games? I mean, it's different from what you're used to, I'd imagine. Like, you seem to be, like... Ready? Yeah, it's not a platformer, but I know what you mean. I'd imagine you play mostly fighting games. Or fighting games, Christ. Action games. Yeah, they're the same thing. You're fighting in them anyway. I've seen some people play this game on arcade stick. I actually did my last run of the game on an arcade stick, and it was like, I wouldn't think it was easy, because it took me some getting used to, but I was able to finish a run. I say on my first try, but like without the fact that I did not. Normally, I'd honestly probably just reset this run, but I will not. You have your arcade elements in your action games, especially. Okay. See, I thought you were gonna say separately, or I thought you said separately rather. In which case, I was gonna be like, oh boy, get ready for 101, because it has a lot of arcadey stuff. In that case, you'll probably be into 101. I mean, even outside of the yeah, even outside the combat, it's just very arcadey. Something I will say is to get comfortable with the elements in this game and like how they interact with different types of enemies. Like there's not a lot of like straight up immune enemies to stuff or enemies that are immune to stuff, but it's just something to keep in mind. Like a lot of like metallic dudes aren't going to be able to be hit by the fire. It's just like little stuff like that, and eventually you just know what weapons to use where. Like, I personally have, like, my own, like, personal route. I go with, like, the items, like, the weapons and whatnot. Alright, so this fight's gonna go really well or okay. Okay, well, I this stage is so sick. It's got like the wind actually like affects your weapons. Look at how far they go. It's so tight. No one was doing it like Treasure back in the day. Oh, we're almost at the most raw, one of the most raw cutscenes in video games. Another thing that's either gonna go super well. Getting through this section without taking damage is probably a nightmare. Well, no, it's... I've never done it. It's... And it's a weird balance to strike, too, because, like, normally, you'd want to use that flaming dash. Well, yeah, you want to use the flaming dash as much as you can. And it doesn't technically count as damage against you, but sometimes you really want the flaming dash in the next boss fight. So it's like, do you want to like use it and then not have it anymore? Also, I don't think anyone knows like exactly what it's called. I usually call it Phoenix Force. It sounds cool, but I actually don't know what its like official term is. Actually, I have to check because someone translated the manual kind of recently, so I'd have to take a peek in that. I'm very interested. I wish I could afford a physical copy of this game, but it's it may be a little outside my price range at the moment. So at the same time, it's like it's not getting any cheaper. So maybe I'll start investing in a copy of Alien Soldier. I'm gonna try to do the fun strategy on the boss. God damn it. Alright, yep. Now, this is maybe my least favorite boss fight in the game. Manual calls it Phoenix Teleport. That doesn't... Well, first of all, hey John, I'm glad... I didn't even get to say hi. My brain just absolutely stopped for a second. Glad to see you around. Phoenix Teleport. That doesn't exactly... Damn it. That doesn't really roll off the tongue, sadly. Thank you for that. Now, is that just in the translation of the Japanese manual, or does it actually say that in like the European manual as well? 'Cause I actually didn't even think about that. Assuming it had a manual, which I'd imagine it did. I don't see why. That's the Japanese manual. Okay. Yeah, I actually have to dig up the scan that I found in the manual. 'Cause I think it was translated kind of recently. Yeah, I forget. You played Alien Souls before, right, John? Because if not, you would be, like, super into this, I'd imagine. Well, off the top of my head, I can't remember if I played it. When you found it was 2021. Okay, so that's about as recent as it's probably going to get. I could have gone way worse. Years and years ago? Okay. Yeah, I remember, well, I don't remember, but I heard, like, most people played it on the Wii Virtual Console back when it was released on that, but I found about it, like, way after the fact. It was like on backlog actually, because a lot of people were like talking about that maybe like a year and a half ago. And at one point I was like, you know what? It seems cool. Might as well give it a shot. And then I ended up loving it. And then shortly after that, Matthew Matosis started streaming the game a lot, so I felt pretty cool about like finding it before a lot of other people, I guess. But honestly, the more people play this game, the better, so I can't complain.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot the best friends played Alien Soldier back in the day. Or at least for like an episode. Yeah, I still try to keep up with most of them. Even though they're not like part of the Zaibatsu anymore. I miss them. Here's the strap for this boss. Okay, well I missed the Phoenix teleport, but... I haven't seen it in a while, but I definitely have to give it another look. I know, Slow Beef played the game back in the day. I think the video was, like, literally called, like, Alien Soldier is the best game ever made or something like that. I could be mistaken. And then I know, Wooly and Slow Beef, well, it was mainly Slow Beef, he was playing. But, Wooly was, like, on a stream with him, and it was just Beef trying to, like, once he see the game for the first time, and he ended up doing it. That was also like a really older video, I guess.
Ready. Fight.
There we go.
Power up.
Extended Punishment or Wild Guns. Yeah, I didn't play Wild Guns. For a long time, I actually thought that was a like a light gun game, but very recently I like actually decided to look up like an image of it. It does not seem to be that like at all. But it still seems tight. I don't know why I thought it was really good. I don't actually know where I first heard of Extended Punishment, but I played for the first time maybe a year ago. Or was that last year? Yeah. I think it's tight. And I swear I'll finish, yeah, I swear I'm gonna finish, Extended Punishment 2 soon. I just haven't had the Wii plugged in yet. So I need to, that would not be, ambulance and alarms and shit. I had to mute my microphone so it's moving right by. Oh, I should probably preserve the lane. No. I really hope I get the cool strategy on the next boss. Yeah, I remember finding the Super Best Friends from Friday Night Fisticuffs. I remember they were playing Smash. Well, I guess they were playing all of them. It wasn't anyone. And obviously I was playing like a lot more Smash at the time. Oh, let me try to get this. Okay. Yeah, if you hover like right above the ground there, that's a really good like safe strategy against this guy. I've never been super consistent. I think I've maybe gotten once. Yeah, I mean, maybe I mentioned that a while back, but yeah, no, I mean, in general, just like, even small word of mouth is like really strong, especially on a platform like YouTube, where sometimes the system kind of breaks and you're like recommended stuff that you normally wouldn't, I guess, or just like some stuff will just kind of like slip through the cracks and just get a lot of notoriety and attention. Which is cool, like, I'm always happy when stuff like that happens, especially for something like Alien Soldier, like, I don't know. I could totally see this being one of those, like, oh, this is like a cool game that's floating around. On a smaller platform like Backlog, it's definitely become something like that. I'd say other games like the Silver Case as well on smaller platforms, it's easy to just spread word of mouth on weirder games, I guess. Which is good. Yeah, I mean, shit, like, a lot of my favorite games I found through just school online. Like, I mean, like, I didn't grow up with a, I mean, I grew up with a PS2, but I didn't play Katamari growing up. That's like a really mainstream one, obviously. But like, you know, had people recommended it to me, like, it would have maybe taken me longer for that. Well, like, I know the Switch remaster was part of it. Oh, yeah, no, for sure, like, Earth Racer Type 4 is definitely another one of those, like, I mean, it was literally before I was born, so it's like, I don't know when I would have thought that. I don't think I've ever even heard of the game before, like, being on Backlogged. Crazy Taxi I did actually grow up with, thankfully. But it was one of those things that, like, even then, it took another group of people to kind of, like, bring up the fact that there was more depths in the game. Like, I didn't know about, like, crazy drift, crazy stop, crazy boost, and that kind of stuff until, like, years later. Like, maybe a year or two ago, I learned about that tech, or how to do that tech for the first time. But it's good, because it, like, totally opened up my enjoyment of the game in a new way. Because, like, it was always one of my childhood favorites, but I was always, like, a class D and E kind of guy. I could just, like, never, tech, I could just never do it. I'm like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'm just not good at the game or whatever. And I always remember, so, I know you played the game very recently. I don't know if you just emulated the arcade version or if you played the console version, but I think every port comes with Crazy Box. And I knew about Crazy Box for a while, because it's in the, like, it's in the game. But when it's explaining stuff like, oh, do a crazy boost to get off that ramp or whatever, I'm like, I don't know what this is talking about. And I think maybe somewhere it did explain it, but I just completely missed it by. But way later, when I actually was like, alright, like, what is this? I just completely, like, I, like, re-fell in love with the game. It was so sick. I'm really, screwing up this end of the run. I should still be able to salvage it. Be a little... A lot of little layers in this game that, like, you could, like, skew as, like, positives or negatives, and I'm still not exactly, like, sure on where I land on. Like, I think, like, the biggest one in this game is, like, the little weapon wheel, instead of, like, being an instant switch. And, like, it's clearly more of a carryover of the fact that that Genesis controller was made for only had 3 buttons. But, like, is it something that, like, amplifies the game more, where you're, like, trying to find the right opportunity to, you know, switch, when it is something that clearly can be worked around efficiently? Or is it something that gets in the way? Like, I could see it going both ways, but I'm not sure. Still not a great source for learning the game. I had to find a hand cam footage from a year ago. Wow. I think there's, like, a good written resource on the game, but I could not tell you what it's called. It's probably floating around somewhere. Like all good things. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have a fun time in this, How do I want to do this? Alright, not this boss. I might still be able to get a second answer. It's a big error. No.
Ready?
I like resources that are, like, a little, like, crunchy. I mean, I always like information that's really easily spread around, but stuff that's, like, really, like, deep underground and kind of crusty. Managing the cumbersome elements. Yeah, I think that's probably where I land on it. Because there's not often moments where I, what is it? There's not often moments where I, like, die because of something that couldn't have been avoided with proper planning, or... And it's not like you're so defenseless, even with an empty weapon, you know what I mean? Like, you can still carry projectiles, which most bosses have. There's, like, still a lot. Like, there's a lot of layers to it. Like, I can totally see why it would be, like, obnoxious for someone, but it's not something that ever, like, became a problem for me. Now, would it be nice to have instant switching? For sure. Like, I would love to just have hot swapping to the extra buttons on, like, the 6-button Genesis pad. So I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna try. Okay. I'm just gonna bank on it, being Lancer, or, yeah, Lancer as soon as I get over here. Yeah, I've actually tried multiple times to write a piece on this game, but it's tough. Might be the death. I'm trying really hard to get that Lancer. I might die. Yeah, I ran right into the... Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. I'm gonna try again. I know I can do better. Oh, I'm definitely gonna play, I meant to shoot you a message about it, but I'm probably gonna play, Ninja Warrior sometime soon. Well, I want to play both of them. Like the original and the remake. Both of them seem really cool. But I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I think the original was like a SNES game, I'm pretty sure. So that'd be like super easy to set up. I just didn't want to like buy, once again, yeah. Sonic thing you got. Oh yeah, I did. I've seen a lot of, controller things like that. I don't think they're like I'd rather just like stuff all my controllers in like a drawer, but you could probably persuade me into getting one of those depending on the character. I don't know what it would be, but I'm sure there's something that would make me play. Japanese version, you got it. I'm guessing it's just like a balance thing. But I don't know who. Did they make it easier or harder? Lots of enemies, that's right. they change it too. Like, when I think of, like, games of roughly that era, like, changing the difficulty for different reasons, I think of, like, Ninja Gaiden 3 a lot. Where it's just, like, harder in America for whatever reason. Alright, last reset. I don't want to keep resetting in the early stages, but... DMC3 hard mode? Oh, yeah. I always forget they did that. Oh my god. Why do they do that? Oh, DMC2 is too easy. Let's make it harder for you. Next one. Yeah, normal was hard in Japan. Wasn't it to curb the rental market? It I've not heard that. That sounds like it. So like dissuade people from. I have to look into that. The rumor I always heard was that like it was because Americans said 2 was too easy. So I'd imagine everybody would say DMC2 was too easy. I don't think that would be like an American specific thing. Oh, there was regional. What did they change in Resident Evil? You're talking about like the original game, right? I think I heard about that on the pilot. Yeah, regional changes are like always the most bizarre thing. I mean, I'm always looking for other action games to play. That sounds familiar. I'll have to look into that. I don't think I've ever seen players like that. I'm guessing it's like a slightly older one. I was really hoping that this run was gonna go far, that the boss was gonna go there. Actually, I might be able to show it off. There's like a really weird strategy for this dude. So he can't hit right here, so you can just like aim right up at his weak spot. 95 best Genesis game on the SNES. Interesting. Okay. Because like I know what you're getting at by saying that, but it's just like weird because I haven't heard any game be described as that. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah, I was saying this earlier. So my like short-term plans for what I'm playing, I'm definitely gonna clear out what I'm like currently in the middle of. So like Silver Case, Medieval, the original, yeah, Silver Case, Medieval, Sin and Punishment 2. There's like a few like little ones, but then after that I'm just gonna get back to like recording for the next video I want to make. But ideally, so something I want to figure out is if my computer is capable of streaming and recording at the same time. Because I really like streaming, but like, if my computer can't do that without like losing performance, then like there's no point. I should be able to, but I have to figure out like how to change some like audio stuff. Yeah, something I'll say as well, way back, the last thing I did was, like, my Sonic CD video, and I did have some scripts I was working on after that, but I was, like, barely motivated to work on them. They were, like, pieces on things I didn't like, and something I realized is that, like, I just have a way harder time, like, finding motivation to work on something if it's not a topic I'm interested in that sense, like a game I don't like or whatever. So I just ended up scrapping them. And I think, like, I mean, exceptions could come up, but I think I want to focus most of my writing on stuff I, like, actively really like. Just because, like, it's way harder to, like, work a long time on something if it's, like, more of a negative output for me personally. Like, I know some people, like, work well under that, but I struggle with that. Got this quick kill on this guy again. Quick enough. Yeah, and that's kind of my problem. I don't want to like skip out on details if possible. So I guess I'll say one of them was Metal Gear Rising. But I didn't even get, so like I started writing it because the game was like pretty fresh in my mind, but like I just didn't even want to like go to record footage, not just because it wasn't like the biggest fan of it, but more so just finding the motivation to work on something I don't super enjoy, you know what I mean? And then instead I ended up just writing a bunch of smaller pieces on shit I do like, and I was like way happier. Yeah, that's something I fear. Like, I don't want to always sound like I'm being super hyperbolic and like super glowing about something, but it just, I don't want to write about something that's like, yeah, it's whatever, I guess. Like, I have a way harder time writing about stuff that way. mess up the good kill on this next boss. I don't like. Well, I kind of messed it up, but it's like, it won't take long to finish him off, at least. Oh, well. I'll just take it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's all it takes. Like, just wanting to share that perspective on it, or not that, but like just wanting to open more people's eyes to it, because like I had maybe heard about the game before, but I know I had never seen footage of it in motion. Like I didn't know it was a remake of an original game. Like, sometimes that's all it takes, just motivating other people to try it. And that's like all I want to really do with like my writing, is to like let people be aware of like cool things I like and have them think about giving it a shot. Yeah. Ah. Sucks. Yeah. Yeah, and like, I mean, that was like the whole driving force behind me wanting to talk about like Sonic CD. Like, just being like, yeah, I think more people should like try this. Like, I mean, in that instance, it was a game that like I think most people like are aware of, just not super interested in. Outside of like a very like surface level aesthetic quality, which is obviously excellent there, but it seems like the game might get a bit more of like a warmer reception these days, especially with the new port that's gonna come out in like a couple of weeks, I think. Well, I mean, it's I think it's just like the Christian Whitehead port, but just putting more eyes on it, I suppose. If you're pumping out videos weekly, you can just jump from bandwagon to bandwagon. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that's part of it, but I think just so that helps. But if you want to put out like quality stuff, it really takes like the right kind of writer to be able to put that out. I appreciate that, man. There's definitely stuff I would want to fix about it and have more time in the oven. I mean, I think anyone who's made something would like that. Just to have just that like little extra time. But eventually you just need to like stop. Like on the last, it was either the last day of editing or the second to last day of editing, I realized I didn't have footage of, you know, like the one generator that always, like, people always meme on with, like, the one where you have to get crushed and wacky workbench or whatever. I didn't have footage of that, and I knew I wanted that, so I'm like, well, I'll just play through the game again, which is fine, it's an hour long, but I, made an oopsie and recorded it at the wrong frame rate, so I, ended up having certain clips of the video be 30 FPS, and that made me so mad when I realized it, but I wasn't about to go in again for footage, because the game doesn't come with like a level select code either. But I am happy. Every like game clip I was able to be recorded by me, which made me really happy. I even, so I haven't played any Sega CD games on Mister, but what I did do was set up Sonic CD on there just to get high quality footage of the intro. that's what I had to do for that. What's the expression? Art is never finished, only abandoned. That's like a George Lucas quote, I believe. Right? I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. No. But yeah, thankfully, for the next thing I'm working on, I have gotten more equipment in that time, so I can continue to just use footage of my own. Not that there's anything wrong with people, like, sourcing footage from other places. I mean, shit, I had to do that in my video. I just, you know, it wasn't game footage. But if I can help it, I always like to record footage of my own, like if I can. Oh, that was perfect. Those needles are brutal. You didn't need to do that. Alright, I'm gonna try again for this strategy on the spider. I'm gonna be so mad if I don't get it, but okay. No, it's not gonna work. Ah. You gotta drop like. So, Epsilon Eagle kind of has like a shmup ship hitbox going on. Yeah, I'm gonna get smoked right here. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, there you go. In that, like, his hurt box is only in, like, the very... It's more in, like, his torso. So if you cover, like, with his legs, like, through the bottom of the screen, you won't get hit by the spider. And you can just blast his... Oh, I know where I messed up in this boss last time. I didn't switch out to a second Lancer first. That's why I was taking so long. Been some time since I played. I don't think I'm gonna mess up this section again of the game again. So by the time this ends, oh okay, it'll be like 6:45. Oh no, it'll be earlier than 6:45. Yeah, so after this, I think I'm gonna cut the stream, and I'm probably gonna go to the gym before I get that. My new work schedule has been a little weird. I've been working like way earlier in the morning, but the nice thing is that it's really consistent. So I'm just kind of in the middle of building my my life schedule around it. But part of that is figuring out when I should go to the gym. And what I'm noticing is that if I go in the afternoon, I'm always waiting to use the bench, and I can't stand it. Like, people just do their whole workout on the bench, I guess. And it's, like, fine, but when you're at, like, Planet Fitness and there's only 4 machines for it, like, I was sitting there for, like, 20, 25 minutes yesterday just waiting for the bench. Doubling mulch, Jesus. Yeah, no, that... I mean, that basically counts as a workout, in some respect. Yeah, right now we're doing remodeling at Target, which, for all the shit I'm moving, for how much I'm on my feet, it basically feels like working out as well. Especially starting at 6 in the morning. Do you do evening or afternoon? Yeah, so in terms of time, that would actually work better. Because, so basically the way I've been like working with like how I've been waking up is I've been waking up at I guess like 5? I'm sorry, waking up at 4. And then I usually like to take my time getting ready just to not like rush. I could get ready within the span of an hour if I had to, but for the time being I've been, you know, give myself 2 hours. I get off at 2:30 and then I've been going to bed at 9. Which has been working. It'd be really hard to work out in the morning, but I don't like working out in the afternoon because then by then I'm also tired. So what I could do, I'm wondering if I'd have the time to like be out of bed at like 4, like I usually try to, 4 or 5, or like 4:15. If I get to the gym quickly, not spend an hour there, assumably because there wouldn't be too many people there, and then I would have enough time to get home, eat, and shower before I go to work at 6. Now the good thing is that everything is really close. Like Target's like a 7-minute drive. Once I switched my gym, because I actually signed up for the wrong location a while back to one that like wasn't far, but it was slightly farther. So I can fix that, and then yeah, after I fix that, it'll probably be like a 7-ish minute drive. No, more like a 5-minute drive. Like I would love to be able to just wake up early, get it over with, and then not have to worry about it in the afternoon, but it's tough. Like, I mean, the nice thing is that I've been going like at all, which is more than I could say before. But it's still tricky. Way back. I need to just never say anything. Like, why do I do this? Okay. Yeah, I mean the good thing is that the most used, I mean, I think for good reason, but like the most popular thing there is the bench, but it's normally the first thing in a routine, at least for me. So if I can just knock it out as soon as I get there, I can't imagine everything would be used up at 4 in the morning. But I guess you never know. If it's open 24 hours, clearly people want to go there at some weird hours of the day. I'm gonna take this one, be careful. Yeah, treadmill is actually usually the most full. At least when I go. But it's the thing that makes up for it is that there's way more treadmills than anything else. Something actually kind of like cool is that it's an interesting little timing challenge here. Like, if you wait for like its tail to be down in its jumping animation, you'll end up getting more hits with like the Phoenix teleport. And it's like not like that because his tail started to raise. See, I missed it there. If his tail was down, I probably would have killed him. Okay, I'm gonna lose. And I know I'm spending a lot of time on this fight, but I just want to make sure I'm prepared for the next one because I can't use the flame at all. Can't use the flame at all. Phoenix teleport, oh my god, isn't an option. And you'll see why here in a second. This is the latest counter I've gotten. Yeah, I definitely want to add, like, extra workout stuff, like an app routine, like, kind of squeezed in between stuff. But I'm also, like, a super beginner at a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to, I guess, ease myself into some of the, I won't say some of the harder stuff, but I just want to don't burn myself, I don't want to burn myself out too quickly, rather. Because I feel like it'll be really easy to do that. It's really funny. When I played this game initially, this part always felt like the home stretch of the game, like a victory lap almost. But then on hard, it's genuinely way harder. Because it's also like way more at stake as well. Like losing here is extremely dire because you lose all your weapon upgrades, and at this point in the game there are no weapon pickups, with the exception of one. Actually, shit. I forget if there's one right before the final boss, but I guess we'll see. I mean, it doesn't matter whether there is or not, and I'll see why in a second, but... Oh my, I forgot he spawns in from the right side of the screen. Oh, he's gonna give me a freebie? Alright, I'm just gonna be kind of sloppy with this. There's like no real way to parry all of those and not get hit. Because without the Phoenix Force, I really struggle on the next fight. Oh my god. What are the missiles doing? Alright, cool. That makes it easier. And I fumbled it. Awesome. Here's hoping I don't get that. Oh, bless. This is good. Okay, the fight might be over, actually. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, the timer on this one is really strict, too. Alright, it is now time for the best boss fight on the Sega Genesis. The difficulty of the very last section be the hardest part. I think the last challenge being the hardest is really gratifying. but there is also a different kind of sensation you get from, like, the victory lap, you know what I mean? Like, I'd say a first playthrough of DMC3, for example, definitely feels like the last boss, the hardest part of the game. Though, as your knowledge of the game increases. Wolf Gunblood, yeah! I think, okay, there's a lot of great things about this fight, clearly. But one of the funniest is that, oh no, that's not good. Is that in the Japanese version, instead of Wolf Gunblood and Galloper, it's translated one word as Wolf Gunblood Garopa. Or not one word, but one term, I guess. Yeah, on Dante Must Die, it probably is, but I did not play that far in DMC3. I played it a bunch of times on normal. I might die on this boss. I really hope I don't, though. That'd be really embarrassing. I think I die more consistently on this fight than the final boss. But what the fuck? You ever played Gungrave? No, but I heard about that recently. A buddy of mine was telling me about it. From what I understand, I'd probably be into it. Okay. I was there. Trigun, that's another game I haven't played. Okay, so alright, final boss time. Okay. I'm gonna knock on wood and say this, but this should be fine. Okay, here we go. Oh god. Okay. Oh jeez. I'm gonna try to counter and be cool. I actually don't even I didn't even get to counter this. Damn it. Oh well. Sad. At least I got a 1cc. I don't think my total damage is going to be anywhere lower than... I'm going to say no lower than 80. I didn't... that wasn't a great run, but I finished it. That's what matters. Yeah, my personal best, I should probably check because it's been a while. I think 50... maybe in the 40s. 44, okay. That's what I eventually have to beat. So like I said, the dream is the no damage. Which, like, there's no video runs of a no damage run from what I could see. But it's, I say definitely in air quotes, but it's definitely possible. There's like no distinct parts that would be not no damageable, I suppose. Also, give it up for Choco Monkey DX. The legend. Yeah, dude, the game is so quick. It's like 40 minutes if you know what you're doing. And here's what's crazy too. For a while, it's been known that the game was supposed to be like way more content rich. Like there was supposed to be like 100 bosses and 50 stages. Is the boss also the boss designer for Radiant Silver? Okay, that's another thing I have to play. I actually let me think. There's a lot of treasure games I have not played. So what have I done? I did Gunstar, Alien Soldier, Sin and Punishment 1 and 2, Ikaruga, and Bangai-O Spirits? That might be it. I definitely wanted to play Radiant Silvergun next, and I wanted to try Bangai-O HD if I get a modded Xbox 360 this year. But God, I didn't expect it to be chilly. Go for the Saturn version of Radiant Silver. Okay. Yeah, I want to get a Saturn real bad, but I can't name more than a handful of games for the system. It's just one of those systems that's like appeals to me on like a very like surface level quality, and I don't know what it is, but I just like that system a lot. One of the nicest, the nichest port to die franchises. See, I imagine if Alien Soldier was a Saturn game. Yeah, I've actually, I think, like I said, I'm still, like, pretty new. I've actually been neglecting my chest and legs, which is a mistake. Though today will be legs, so I'll make up for it. But I'm also, like, on my feet all the time, so. Oh, I meant to say it earlier, but the soundtrack of this game owns like so hard. I would love to hear this on the Saturn, honestly. But at the same, like, so I have the vinyl for this game. Mostly, like, I never really listen to my vinyls, admittedly. I'm one of those people. But I'm just like astounded that it exists in the slightest. Like, I mean, this is already, like, a few levels above niche, I feel. The fact that there's, like, an officially licensed vinyl soundtrack for the game in modern day, I was like, yeah, I need to grab But I also, so I have vinyl frames in my room, but I don't know what's cool. Okay, what? I would say place your bets on what the damage count's gonna be, but it's gonna happen in like a couple of seconds, so I guess it's too late. 93. Ooh, not great. It'd be really tight if the different stage things, like the different stage point counters, kind of gave you like a damage count. Yeah. I don't know. Total clear time. Yeah, it didn't take 27 minutes in real time, but there you go. Yeah, dope game. God, I really hope that happens. I was elated when I saw those leaked bosses, and like, especially because a lot of them looked really cool. The only problem, from what I could tell, was that a lot of them just were not finished. Like, there was the rabbit sheriff looking guy, and he just barely was. I mean, they didn't even finish 7 Force in time for the game. Like, that's what I really want to see. Like, forget about those like leaked bosses. Give me Hedgehog Force. That's the people need to see it. I don't know if either of you have actually seen a picture of Hedgehog Force, but it's delightful. Like, it's an absolute travesty that we never got this. I'm gonna pull this up actually. Okay, I just typed in Hedgehog Force and I only got Sonic Forces. I shouldn't be surprised. Alien Soldier. Oh shit! Hold up. I need a towel. Hold up. Alright, crisis mostly averted. I simply spilled a little bit of beer on myself. Well, that's okay. Oh, there's the picture. So let me see. I guess I'll just open up and save this image. Let's pull up Hedgehog Force. Oh man. Yeah, so this has a couple of the forms. But I mean the main event obviously is gonna be this little guy. I mean, look at him. Like, it's incredible. Like, why would they cut this? Outside of like time, obviously, but this should have been priority number 1. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have a robot that transforms into multiple things, and one of them is gonna turn into a giant robot hedgehog. It's just genius. But maybe another day. Jeez. I wonder how much of Alien Soldier is still kind of like buried within the game somewhere. I don't know. All right. Well, I am going to call it there. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm definitely going to stream again soon. I mean, it's easy to fall back on Alien Soldier because it's so easy to just pick up and play. But I definitely want to play more like Angel Slayer and maybe like Wonderful 101 Platinum Hunting. But I'm going to probably do a playthrough of RE1 soon. Because I have not finished that game yet, and it's really sick. but I also need to record footage for it. I'm just gonna say that. We will see. So I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, man. All right. Take it easy, guys.